On the weekly recap today, you know, my scale may or may not have moved, but you know what didn't move? My mom's seat in her car after she drove it, and I had to get in it and drive again. So let's talk about it. I hope everybody's having a good weekend this weekend. I know this recap is coming in a couple days late because originally I was wanting to talk about some other stuff today for the recap, but instead I had a huge non-scale victory, and it deserves to be talked about and it deserves to be celebrated. Had a couple challenges this weekend, or excuse me, this past week. Had a lot of success over this past week, and so far I can't knock the smile off my face because just the feeling of success feels better than anything that I've been able to do lately, and it's been something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I finally done it. A couple challenges this week. To be honest, I didn't go to the gym one bit. Oh, look at that! You see that? That's crazy. See, I even noticed some other stuff too while I'm at it. But that's wild. I'm sorry. Apologies. But yeah, I did not go to the gym not one single time this week. My meals have been kind of sketchy, especially my dinners here lately. They've been more carb centric. But it's all good. It's just part of it. You can't be perfect 100% of the time, or even 90% of the time, or 80%. You just have to have more good days than bad days. But anyway, back to the non-scale victories and the stuff that really happens, because I'm not only here to lose weight and get my life back, but the freedom that I eventually will attain is really what I'm looking for, to be honest. Normally, after my mom drives, it's kind of crazy because she's like 350 pounds or so, and at my highest I was 675-ish. And even then, I was able to fit in her car, which is like a Kia Soul, and that's kind of insane because Kia Souls they're basically like a toaster box on wheels, and normally I would have to lay the seat back so far, and I have to have the steering wheel raised all the way up, and whenever I would be driving, I would be like laying back. And like I would have to have, it was a challenge, and I would be white knuckling the steering wheel because my belly would be so far up in it, and I could only use like one hand to drive. To be honest, it wasn't really the safest thing, but it's what I had to do to get around. So the other day, my mom went to the doctor, and she drove, and I went with her. And leaving the doctor, I went and got her car, and without thinking, I just sat in it, and I was like, "This is kind of strange," And I asked her whenever she got back in the car, I was like, "Did you move this seat back or anything? Because something weird's going on here." And we didn't really talk much more about it until the next day. And the next day I went to work. I didn't move the seat or anything. And it's wild because you start enjoying things a lot more whenever you're in a position that whoever designed things was intended for you to be in. Like just like rolling down the windows. just being able to like go over and push a button, or turning a knob on the radio, you can just go like that instead of having to stretch. You know, I'm starting to get a little excess there. Instead of having to stretch out to go get it, to get the knob or whatever. And it's just been really, really awesome. It's something that I've forgotten about since I've lost my weight before. And yeah, it's unreal, kind of, sort of, because I never thought I'd be back in this position. You know, sometimes we do so much work. I mean, it's work all the time. Whether it's with your meals, with your mental health, with trying to plan movement, trying to actually do things, that we forget very easily about what we're doing. Number one, what we're doing it for, and number two, being able to appreciate things when they actually happen. And sometimes you may not even notice things whenever they happen, like the stuff that you've always wanted to do. You don't notice whenever you're able to do them. I know that's kind of what's happened to me. I've been focusing on so many other things that it's hard to focus on, you know, taking a minute out and just breathing. I'm trying to find a more suitable job. I'm trying to eventually get a car pretty soon. Just have a lot going on with all that. Plus therapy and everything is it's kind of overwhelming at times, and you forget, all the stuff that you want to do, you can actually do a little bit of it, and it's nice to be able to just sit back, take a breath, and enjoy what you're working for. You can't measure that in calories, in sore muscles, in how much you're able to lift or anything like that. It's kind of like a feeling in your soul a little bit. You're starting to actually gain a life that you want. But anyway, I think that's all I've got to talk about this week. If you've had a non-skill victory the past little bit, feel free to drop them in the comments. And if you want to keep watching, rebuilding my entire life pretty much, hit the like button. Hit the like button just because, I'm actually winning this time. And hit the subscribe button. And yeah, until next time, trying to come up with 2, maybe 3 videos a week. Should be starting Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, hope everybody has a good one.